for the Congo bag, singing for the broken past, singing for the just found out life is now upside down. If you're looking for hope tonight, raise your hand. If you feel alone and don't understand, if you're fighting the fight of your life, then stand.
right, JHM, it is about a minute till we get going.
A minute and 2 seconds.
So, I mean, I think that's probably wrapping up. Well, is Josh just taking people out to a 9-square game? That's good. Taking them right down.
Make your way over. You guys got 45 seconds.
45 seconds until we get rolling. Out there, we see some Smash Bros.
Some gamer kids
smashing out there. Come on.
Make your way over, you guys. Hurry before the garage
30
door
seconds
closes on you.
before
Once
we
the
get
garage door is
rolling.
closed, you no longer can come in. joking.
Probably. We'll let you keep coming
Or am I?
18 seconds.
Make your way over.
This is an
ladies
intense
and
game of
gents.
9 square.
14 seconds.
Oh! That looks like
I know
7.
No, 9 square.
5.
Make your way over 9 square.
Come on over 9 square.
Hit the last one.
Come on
Get him
in.
out.
Let's make our way
and that's how you
in.
end the game. That's how you end it.
So
Wow.
excited.
So excited. JHM, how's it going out there?
So good to see you all.
You all
If you're
make
joining
noises.
us online, welcome. It's
What is
great
up
to see you
online?
all.
Hi,
Your
Mom.
wave.
My mom's watching right now.
Your mom's watching right now?
Yep.
That's really cool. Hi, Jess's mom.
Her name's Cindy.
Hi, Jess's mom, Cindy.
Come
Thanks
on
for
in.
joining
Come
us.
take a seat.
Come on in, JHM. We're excited you are here.
Make your way. Make your way.
Don't be scared. We probably won't bite.
Well,
Probably.
Billy might.
That's true.
Billy
but
just sounds like a name that sounds like you bite.
it's like a bite name?
Yeah, like Billy bites, you know?
Billy- It's the alliteration?
Maybe.
I don't even know. Like, it
Jessica
could be.
jumps, Billy bites.
It's so true. No? I don't
No,
know. I
no.
think it's not. Well, man, we're so glad you guys are here today. Welcome to JHM. My name is Billy, and this is Jessica.
I'm Jessica. I'm from our HSM. Where's our 8th graders at? 8th grade, come on. You guys, only,
Man.
I don't even know how many more weeks. 1 week, 2 weeks, 3,
Just
3 weeks.
Is it 3
until you're
weeks until?
officially all mine,
Oh.
AKA high school ministry.
And we're gonna miss the 8th graders around here.
We are going to miss them around here, but we thankfully get to have all of them.
That is good. It's
Hold
gonna
them
be a good time.
But my 6th and 7th graders, I love you guys still. All right, well, we're going to play
hey,
a
you
game.
know what? We got a game going on.
I love games. This is a fun game. This one gets all of us up on our feet. So stand to your feet right now as I explain what's going to happen. You guys are going to have 2 sides. You got one side over here. You got the other side over there, okay?
Nice and easy. We're gonna go ahead and put something up on the screen, and you're gonna make a decision on which side you find yourself.
Yeah.
And you'll make your way over to that side, and then we can fight it out and see who's right. I don't think there's anybody that's really right.
Wherever I go is the right place to go, but you choose your battle.
Jessica jumps, Billy bites.
There we go.
Okay,
All right,
hey,
let's
let's
go
see
to
the
that first
first
photo.
one up here. Are you
Okay.
a soft serve, asymmetrical cone style ice cream
Or-
eater, or more just madness?
More of just a scoop. Like I just
Okay,
want the scoops.
are you a scoop or are you
Saucer
the
or
asymmetrical?
scoop it?
I'm over here. It looks like we get 2 scoops over here. So I mean, I'm thinking, what do you guys over here for the 2 scoops? Is that really why you're here? Yeah, you get some
I don't-
nods.
And I understand that. I understand it, but there's just something when it's just such a beautiful, nice little swirl. Am I right? My people over here give me a yes. Wow.
I mean, if you're
Tough crowd.
like, Instagramming this, and yes,
Yeah,
that will say
tough.
that one. But since I just want to eat my food, I'm going over here.
Okay.
Let's go. Let's see this next one. We'll find out where we're at.
Let's check it out. What's our next one? Either or. Oh, now this is important. This tells a lot about you.
This is important.
If you don't choose the right side,
This is important.
you are out of here.
I don't think we'll actually kick you out for this,
No.
but
I think you guys are doing that on purpose. I think you are purposely choosing the wrong side.
okay, if you're on this, who on this side has a cat?
You guys
Anyone
are
on this
all
side have a
correct.
cat?
You guys are all correct.
You have a cat? This is why you put your toilet paper like that, right? So the cat, it can't bat it down. With that, the cat is having a great time.
No.
There's toilet paper all over the
The
place.
way that you cut the toilet paper is an easier way than doing that.
No.
Yes.
I mean, it just keeps rolling back and forth. It's like,
No.
this is a pile of toilet paper.
Junior high, you guys are all in the right place over here. Those other students, you follow those people, that's fine.
Wow,
But I'm
that
coming over
hurts.
to your house.
That hurts.
All right,
Okay,
let's
let's
go to
see.
the next one.
I think we got time for 1 or 2 more. What else do we have up here? Besides your toilet paper
Nice.
choice of day,
Let's see it.
is there something else, or we're just gonna hang
It's
out?
coming. There we go.
Oh
The notifications. Do you guys clean it up on that phone,
oh
or
man!
do you leave it?
This is also telling a personality here. What's
If
if
you
you-
don't have a phone, you guys can go in the middle. How about that?
There we go.
And there's
No phone.
Yeah, if
middle
you
up.
don't have a phone, that means it's cleared up.
Okay. All right. I've got to ask here.
Who has more than 1,000 notifications on their phone right now?
Oh, that's
Oh
stressful.
my goodness. Okay, who has more than 3,000 notifications? Are you guys kidding me?
Why?
Okay, how many do you have? I'm sorry, what?
Let me see it. Bring your phone over here. Oh, sis, you gotta take a screenshot and bring it back
Come
next
on up.
week. No, she doesn't have
Come
it on
on
her.
up. Don't be scared. We got to hear how many thousands of notifications you have.
Text
on your
messages,
phone.
technically.
So on my text message, I probably almost have like a lot, like 3,000, and on like Instagram, I have like over 400.
Do you like just not text people
What?
back? So if I were to
What?
text you SOS, I just broke my foot, you would never
You just-
text me back.
You just look at them, and then,
Oh,
wow.
stressful. How many of you guys have a clean phone right now that has no red dots on it? I was about to show you guys my phone. I lean on this side, but I do have 2 texts that I have not answered yet because I care for you guys first.
Oh,
so.
man.
All right, let's do one
Let's
more.
see, one more here. What have we got? Oh.
AirPods or DJ
Or-
phones.
You know,
What are those things even called? Headphones.
headphones. I'm gonna find myself right here in the middle. I use both.
Oh.
I mean, not at the same time.
It just depends.
I think it does. Are
Now-
you a middler? It just depends. Yeah.
Do
Yeah.
you have both of them? You just have 0 of them? You got one of them.
Okay, I gotta ask over here. Why the
I don't really
headphones?
care,
Why is the headphones the choice of listening? It's practical. Oh, it's comfortable.
Comfortable.
The earbuds keep falling out. Okay.
How many of you guys have AirPods or like, what other ones do we have out there? Beats, that's what I meant. Any Beats out there? Anybody listen to some Beats? AirPod Pros? Well, surprise! JHM's about to give some AirPod Pros away. Kidding, I'm kidding, they're not.
Surprise!
If you come to
Surprise for
high
everybody.
school ministry 8th graders, we might do that.
That's-
might do that
it could
for
be.
you.
Hey, if you're at home listening or watching, why don't you go ahead and put in the chat which one you find yourself on?
AirPods.
Would it be AirPods or is it going to be like Dre Beats? All right. Hey, let's go ahead and make our
Take a
way
seat for me.
back to your seats.
Well
Thanks
done.
for getting to know one another, finding out, the important things like which way you put your toilet paper.
That's
There's
a very
nothing-
important one.
That is something that's important,
Full
possibly
judgment for all those 5 kids that were over there.
in a
Full
marriage,
judgment.
in a
Kidding.
marriage matting.
I don't judge.
All right, well, you know
I
what?
love you
We
all.
have another game that we're going to play, and in order to do this, Jess, can you pick 2 people to come on up and play this game? This is a chance to win.
I need a.
And we're going to do
I'm gonna pick
we're going to do
Katie.
King of the Hill style.
Katie girl,
You
make
think
your
you
way
have a
up here.
chance to take this all home? I can see you're very excited about that. All right, come on over. Don't
on
be
over to
shy.
the middle
Let's get it flying right in the
section.
middle. This style of game we're going to
Hey,
do
Katie.
is a King of the Hill style game. So if you are wrong, you're going to have to go sit back down.
And if you are right, you get to stay up here and continue until we get to
Amazing.
the very end.
So that
with-
means somebody out there, if they get it wrong, you could be next. Okay,
All
so
right.
get ready.
All right, so this game is called Smooth Criminals.
We did not plan that, but it sounded pretty good. Call
you
us
hear
up,
that?
choir.
Oh.
All right, Smooth
Yeah.
Criminals. This is how the game goes. There's going to be a smooth criminal name up there, and you have to figure out what thing do they do in order to be the criminal. What? Yes.
That's a great. I think that's a great explanation. We're gonna have
Yeah. What
3
things do they do?
choices for you that goes along with their name, and you pick either 1, 2, or 3, and that's your choice. And then we'll figure it out. So let's see the first one. Let's do a
see
practice
it.
round just for the first one. Bring it on up. Okay, so who is the Krusty the Clown Bandit? Was it a bank robber in full clown makeup? Was it a bank robber with a ridiculous laugh, or a bank robber with Krusty's hair
All right.
style?
Katie's going with 2, David's going with 1.
Okay, all right, and this is a practice round.
Practice
This is a
round.
practice round. Hopefully you guys are right. If someone's right. A 1 and a 2. Okay, let's see. The answer is 3. A bank robber with Krusty's hairstyle. So that's
I
how the
win.
game goes. Thank goodness that was a practice round. Okay, are you guys ready for this?
All right, crowd, you guys can help your friends up here too, okay? So start yelling out the numbers.
That's right. And those at home, go ahead and put it in the chat what you think it is. 1, 2, or 3. So let's see the first one. I guess the second one.
The real one. Who is the cockadoodle bandit?
Cockadoodle doo.
Is he 1, he made chicken sounds to scare bank tellers. 2, he claimed to be a chicken in a previous life. Or 3, he robbed banks very early in the
All
day.
right. Did you say 3?
Oh, they're both going
Oh,
with
both
3.
going with 3. Okay, well, here's the thing. If you guys got it, you stay. If you're wrong,
You're wrong.
you both go.
And you're out.
What do you guys think? 1, 2, or 3? We
Number
got
1.
We got the 3s. We got
This would
2s.
be-
we got.
This would
Okay.
be really sad if they both got it
I
wrong.
know. I
Are
might
you sure?
cry
Are
a
you
little
guys
bit.
positive with your answer?
This is
All
it.
right, let's see the answer in 1, 2, 3. Oh!
It was. He robbed early in the morning,
was
probably
impressive.
before the time I got up.
That was impressive.
That was really good. Okay, let's go ahead and keep going. Let's see. Next one. Who is the chameleon beard bandit? Is it a bank robber with a reptilian-looking chin,
don't
which is
even know
why
what
I
that
grow a
is.
beard? A bank robber who dyed his beard different colors to hide his identity, or a bank robber whose beard went gray over his long career? We have
David's going with 2.
we've got a 2.
Katie, she's going with 3. She's going with
A
number
2
3.
or a 3. Okay, here we go. Let's see it in. Now, it's a bank robber who dyed his beard different colors to hide his
Katie,
identity.
nice
Hey,
try.
thank
I
you
need
for
one more
playing.
contestant over here.
Safe, are
Why
you
are you
okay?
yelling at me? Okay, you can come on up here.
All right. So far, reigning champ, King of the Hill. How do you feel? Are you excited about
right.
this? Sure. You feel like
Are
you know
you
bank
ready?
robbers?
You seem a bit nervous. Are you nervous?
Very nervous.
He said he's very nervous. Are you
Oh,
sure? You got
you don't
1,
need
2,
to
or
be
3.
nervous.
You don't
All
need
you
to
got
be
to pick
nervous.
is 1, 2, or 3. And hey, fifth graders, we're
Got
so
it.
glad that you are joining us. Come on in.
What's up, 5th graders?
We are going to go ahead and continue
We're
with
gonna
this
keep going.
game.
Pay attention, 5th grade. That's what you got to do, all right?
Smooth Criminals. Okay, who is the Michael Jackson Bandits? Is it a bank robber who wore a Michael Jackson mask? A bank robber who moonwalked when he left the bank? I can't moonwalk, I'm embarrassing myself. A bank
Check this
robber with 1 glove. 1, 2, or 3. 1, 2, or 3.
All
Here
right.
we go.
What do you think?
1.
He's going with 1. Did you check
All
with your
right.
secretary that you asked out there? Whoa, he's
Oh,
getting off the
he's
stage
off-
to
he's
confirm.
abandoned.
This is stressful.
Okay,
now.
here we go. Lock in your answer.
Number 3, my lord. Whoa.
Whoa, oh, 3-3. Okay.
Number 3. Number
Okay,
3, my
all
lord.
right.
Anybody know that
3-3.
movie reference?
Here we go. Is it 3? Show me. It is a bank robber with
Oh.
1 glove.
I
Okay,
think
well,
we have time for one more.
I think we do. I think we do 1 more.
Here's the deal, though. Whoever says the number first, let's just say you both agree on the same number, but whoever says it first goes with that number. The other person has to pick something different, all right? So you can't have the same number. Wait. No,
Oh,
wait,
you're gonna go with
no.
number. You just, it doesn't even.
You're not
You're
even gonna
picking
read
1.
the next one?
Wow.
David,
Okay.
you are
All right.
you are an interesting man. All right,
Wow.
we're gonna look at the
That
next
is
question.
a gamble. Bring it on up. Next question. Last question.
No, we
Who
never
is a
got it. We
Clark
never
Kent
got
bandit? You said a bank robber wearing a Superman hat. Okay, you're locked in. Number 1.
a bank robber wearing a Superman hat. David, why would you do this to yourself?
Okay.
All right, Ryan, this is
That's-
all on you. You can't pick 1. 1 is taken. He is going with 3. What does my audience out there think? I just want to see where everybody's at. I see
Everything-
1s,
oh,
I see 2s,
we see 1s and
I see
2s.
2s, I
Okay.
see 3s, I see a
Okay.
5 out there. That can't happen.
Wow, a 5?
I don't know. No, you can't
Well,
change
you
it.
locked in from,
locked
like,
it in
before
the
him,
question even
but-
happened.
Oh, I
I don't know if we can
I
change
say
it.
yeah. He locked it in. I say we go for it. I'm in. I'm in.
What's he at?
He's at 2.
Ah,
We're at 1.
I'm stressed.
Here we go. In
Alright.
3, 2, 1. It is number 2. The King of the Hill has been taken off.
Ryan.
Oh,
David,
man.
round of applause for David, though. He made it super far.
Oh,
Congratulations.
let's give him a round of applause. Okay, come on over.
Ryan, as you walk over to the Wheel of Destiny.
Have a chance to
yeah.
win any of these amazing prizes, like a Bob, Ross, and Raccoon action figure.
Come on.
Come on.
Some
You
gift
want
cards
that, I
up
can
there.
tell. Reach up there, give a huge spin. Let's see how it goes. Oh,
Is that all you got, Ryan?
oh, it sounds like the tech
Come
crew
on,
has some
Secretary. Help
throwing
him
some
out here. Wow,
shade.
that was
There it
beautiful.
is.
All right, I'm really hoping you get the Bob Ross
Bob
one.
Ross,
Come on,
Bob Ross. Star Wars Mad
Nice.
Libs. Here you go.
Wow.
Yes, you can. You know, you could take this to Josh, and he would play that with you
He
all
did tell
day
me that was
long.
the gift that he really
He
wanted.
loves that.
All right.
Okay.
Well, we do this wonderful, phenomenal thing right before we get started called the
Impossible Shots. Okay.
And we are looking for anybody that is new. If you brought a
If you are brand new, if this is your first time,
you and your friend, come on up here.
if you're, come on up.
6th, 7th, or 8th graders.
Come on up. You know what? I think we need, Tammy, I think we need one
I need
5th grader to
one fifth grader
represent.
over there.
To represent, and come on up here. Oh.
Wow.
If
My
you
new
brought a
friends,
friend,
come on over here to Billy.
come on this way. Don't be shy here. All right.
Don't be shy.
We got our 5th grader coming up.
Amazing. Make your way up here, 5th graders.
All right, so this is how this goes. You are going to,
Come on over here. You can line up. Where I need
you're
one more
going to
5th
take
grader.
one of these right here, and you're going to take an arrow. I'll give each of you one. Here's one for you. Here's one for you. And here's one for you. You're going to hook that thing on there, and you're going to see that target right up in the top there. You're going to take a shot there. But real quick, what's your name? Gabby. What grade are you in?
6th.
Is this your first time here?
Yeah.
Right. Here's the thing. If you make it through the hole in there, you're going to get a free trip to camp. Not Canada, camp. JHM camp. We're super excited about this summer. It's going to be a great time. So all you got to do is hook that in here, just like that, and draw that thing back. There we go. Come on over here real quick. There it is. Make that shot. Draw that back. Oh, that's okay. You know what? Go ahead and go see Jess. She has a prize for you
I
right
do.
over there. You don't get to
You get a
walk away
nice
empty-handed. Come
shirt.
on, slide on over here. All right, how you
Saying I
doing with
missed
that?
the
What's your name?
impossible shot. Sorry, Gabby.
Skylar. What grade are you
Good
in?
job, though, Gabby.
6th.
Glad you're here.
Are you up here because you brought your friend?
She brought me.
What? That's
Oh.
amazing. So good. All right.
Well,
so all you're going to do is
Gabby,
hook this right
That's
in
for your
here,
friend that you brought.
just like that.
Watch out, 5th graders. You guys are in the line of the shot. Cover your head. I'm kidding. Don't cover your head. Let it hit you. Oh, I was just kidding.
You
I didn't
caught
think
it.
You guys are going to get hit.
It's almost like a souvenir.
sorry.
All right, all
I'm
right. Go ahead and go
sorry.
see Jess. Okay, come on over. All right, what's your name?
Griff.
Chris, what grade are you in?
5th.
Are you excited about doing this and the representatives of 5th graders everywhere?
Yeah.
All right, let's see. Take that shot. So close. All right, Chris, thanks for coming on up. All right, who do we have next here?
These
Come
are
on
our 5th
over.
graders.
Come on over here, Cannon. All right. Yep, you got it right there. Pull. You're gonna pull that thing back. Pull it back. Keep going. You gotta pull that back real far, real far, real far. There you go.
Wait, not yet.
Let it go. Oh, hey, that's okay. Good job. Thanks for being up here.
Thanks for
All
being
right,
up
Brian,
here,
how
my
you
5th
doing?
grader.
Good.
Are you gonna nail this?
Yeah.
I love that enthusiasm.
The
Get it up there.
confidence.
No, it's over
Wait,
there. It's that way.
You're
That's
aiming
the shot.
towards the shot. Do you
Just
see where it
right
says the
up on the-
impossible shot?
A little
Oh!
high, but you almost took out someone in the
Wow.
audience. That's okay. All right. Thanks for
Wow,
coming
I've
up here and
never seen that.
representing.
Congratulations, 5th grader.
That
You get
was
a high
great.
five. Amazing, Brian.
So glad you guys are here. Well, hey,
Wow.
let's go ahead and jump in with some
Yeah.
time of worship.
Let's stand to our feet, y'all. Stand to the feet.
There is no shadow that could ever overcome your light. There is no rival that could ever stand against your might. You've always been with us. Every battle you've already won, we've already won.
Welcome in 6th graders. Let's all cover hands and sing. 5th graders.
There is no weapon that has ever left a mark on you. There is no army with the power to conquer truth. You've always been with us. this mountain can't be moved. They say these chains will never break, but they don't know you like we do. There is power in your name. We've heard that there is no way through. We've heard the tide will never change. They haven't seen what you can do. There is power in your name. So much power in your name. Move the unmovable, break the unbreakable. God, we believe. God, we believe for it. From the impossible, we'll see a miracle. God, we believe. God, we believe for it. We know that hope is never lost, for there is still an empty grave. God, we believe no matter what, there is power in your name. So much power in your name. Move the unmovable, break the unbreakable. God, we believe. God, we believe for it. From the impossible, we'll see a miracle. God, we believe. God, we believe You are the way when there seems to be no way. We trust in you, God, you have the final say. You are the way when there seems to be no way. We trust in you, God, you have the final say. You are the way when there seems to be no way. We trust in you, God, you have the final say. Break the unbreakable. God, we believe. God, we believe for it. From the impossible, we'll see a miracle. God, we believe. God, we believe for it. Move the unmovable, break the unbreakable. God, we believe. God, we believe for it. From the impossible, we'll see a miracle. God, we believe. God, we believe for it.
Thank you guys so much for worshiping with us. Before you go, I just want to take a quick moment to pray, so bow your heads and bow your hearts. Dear Jesus, thank you so much for just letting us come here today and just letting us being able to worship you. I just want to say, I hope everyone here knows that when we believe that you can do the impossible, and we know that you will always be with us. Amen, guys. Thank you so much. Have a great day.
What's up, everybody? Great to see you this evening. My name is Josh. I'm the junior high pastor. Can you just tell me your name on the count of three, please? 1, 2, 3. No idea. I heard Welcome to JHM. If you're here for the first time, you're in 6th, 7th, or 8th grade, welcome. If you are here and you are previewing things and you're in 5th grade, in just a couple weeks you'll be joining us. We can't wait to have 5th graders in here. You will be 6th graders, and it will be awesome. Reach down around you. You should be able to find a program and a pen. If you're watching online, you can click in the show notes and make sure you get the notes for tonight as well. And the notes are really important. I'm going to give you a few things to write down as we open up God's Word tonight. It's going to be great. Now, here's something that's very important. You've got your program. If you don't, raise your hand. Someone will get one to you right away. You've got your pen. Do a quick pen check right now. Make sure your pen works. Just do a little doodle, a little circle somewhere. Because if your pen doesn't work, can I ask you a favor? Please throw it away. Because otherwise, then your pen stays on the chair. The next service, someone comes up, tries the pen, doesn't work, and eventually it creates a black hole. We all get sucked into it and die. So please throw your broken pens away. All right, that's just a public service announcement from me to you as we continue a series called Mic Drop. Mic Drop, we're calling it because our 8th graders are about to leave junior high. They're going to the world of high school, the big scary schools around here, and we're gonna miss you. 8th graders, raise your hand really quick. Let me see our 8th graders. Oh, I see those hands. We're gonna miss you. My life group guys are all in 8th grade. It's so sad. But a mic drop moment. Does anyone know what a mic drop is? What's a mic drop? Oh, it's when a mic drops. You're so good. You're not in 8th grade. I know that. All right. A mic drop is when someone says something so awesome or so funny or does so amazing on a song that they just take the microphone and they drop it. Which I've been told I'm not allowed to do because this microphone is $400, so I will not be dropping the mic. But my friends have done this before. I brought a picture of Ariana Grande. You might know her from The Voice or listen to her music. She has done a mic drop before. When someone does the most amazing song on The Voice, she's like, that is a mic drop moment. One of our presidents, Barack Obama, was giving a speech. He was actually making fun of himself, which is so cool for the president to do that. And he told a funny joke, and then he dropped the mic as well. And then, of course, the Apostle Paul, back in the Bible, dropped the microphone as well, as evidenced by this picture. So clearly, wait a minute. Is that photoshopped? Is that not? It looks pretty legit to me. I'm pretty sure that's how it went. So here's the deal. 8th graders, in just a couple weeks, we're saying goodbye to you. And I want to leave you with a word that, everybody can listen in 5th grade, 6th grade, whatever, you're all in. But for 8th graders, it's especially for you as we continue a series called Mic Drop. Now, let me tell you some things that you might not believe. Did you know, in fact, maybe you could say, yeah, I believe that, or you could be like, I doubt it. Okay, how about this one? There's a village in Honduras. I'm not even sure where Honduras is. I don't know geography very well. I'm American. I know where America is. But in Honduras, there's a city where fish fall from the sky and feed the village. How many of you believe that that is true? Okay, 3 of you. Great. How many of you would say, I doubt it. I doubt that that's true. Okay, most everybody. Here's the deal. There's a village in Honduras. They sent National Geographic there to figure it out. You can Google it later. It's true. Fish fall from the sky and feed the village. They think it's like an ocean tornado that sucks up fish. Can you imagine how they're feeling in that moment? And then deposits them on the land. It makes me kind of doubt things, but if National Geographic says it's legit, then it must be legit. Did you know that there are 3 living chickens for every human being on the planet? How many agree with that? How many of you say, yes, that is probably true? I'm having one today for dinner. Okay. It is true. There's 3 chickens, which is great because they're tasty, and that's what I call dinner. So there's a lot of chickens in the world. Let me give you one more. This one's a little more strange. Did you know that on the climb to Mount Everest, the people that have tried and failed are still there? They died on Mount Everest, and they're still there frozen. Do you believe that? Some of you have heard this before. Some of you are like, I doubt it. I doubt it. It's true. It's too risky to bring the bodies back down because you might die trying to help your friend that's already dead, and they're like, we'll just leave him there, and we'll just use him as like a guide. So like, hey, at the dead guy in the yellow jacket, hang a left. Like, that is bizarre, but it's real. Now, here's the deal. There's a guy in the Bible, his name is Thomas. And Thomas has some doubts about some things. In fact, he was one of the disciples. So the disciples were the closest followers of Jesus, and Thomas is one of them. There was like Matthew and Peter and James and John, and we all know Judas. And so there's a bunch of these close followers of Jesus, and one of them was Thomas, and he just kind of doubted things. He wasn't sure if stuff was legit or not. He was there when Jesus did miracles. He was there when Jesus was crucified. But the rumor around town was that Jesus had risen from the dead. And in the book of John, chapter 20, it's the only time this story is recorded in the Bible. I put a bunch of these verses in your notes. I want to teach you tonight about doubting Thomas and leave you with a little bit of wisdom as we continue our mic drop series. Now, to set the story, that Jesus has already been dead. He died on Friday, and it's now Sunday. And people are saying that Jesus is alive. The disciples have gathered together, and here's what it says. I'll put some of the verses up on the screen. They're in your notes too. It says this: that Sunday evening, the disciples were meeting behind locked doors because they were afraid of the Jewish leaders. There's a lot of drama in the city. Jesus, their leader, had just been crucified on the cross and put into the grave. They were afraid they were next. So they're freaking out a little bit. Suddenly, Jesus was standing there among them. "Peace be with you," he said. And as he spoke, he showed them the wounds or the nail marks in his hands. He showed them where he got speared, and when he was on the cross, they put a spear into his side to make sure that he was dead. And they were filled with joy when they saw Jesus having risen from the dead. They just witnessed a miracle. This guy was dead. We watched him die, and now he's standing here in this room. And the disciples are filled with amazement and joy, and it's awesome. The problem was, there was a guy who wasn't there. Thomas is missing from this story. Now, he heard the disciples talking about it, but Thomas isn't there. Now, here's the deal. You were not there either. In fact, part of the reason you're maybe at church is because your parents have brought you to church, or maybe a friend, or we don't go to church normally, but we're here for the first time. I don't know what your story is, but chances are you might have some questions about this whole Jesus thing, and so did Thomas. In fact, write this down in your notes. The first fill, and I'd love for you to get this down in your notes. Take the time to investigate your questions about faith. Thomas is like, I don't know if I believe in this. I saw the miracles, I guess. I saw people that were blind that could see. Does Jesus really come back from the dead? He had a lot of questions. And as you have questions, especially 8th graders, as you get a little older, you might begin to have some doubts like Thomas or some questions. Don't brush those aside. Instead, do some investigation to find the answers. The Bible says that we walk by faith, not by sight. Faith is believing in what we can't see. But we can also believe in the evidence that's all around us as well. And Thomas is about to encounter this as well. Let me skip down a couple verses and we'll read about what Thomas was thinking about. It says this: one of the disciples, his name was Thomas. Now, Thomas's nickname is the twin. Do we have any twins in the audience tonight? We have some twins over here. We have more twins over here. Pretty amazing. Now, we don't know if Thomas was literally a twin. Maybe he looked like one of the other disciples. Maybe he looked like a celebrity. So they're like, no, it's Thomas, not. Some people believe that maybe his real name was Judas, and they didn't want us to be confused, so they call him Thomas the twin, just so that we don't confuse him with the bad Judas in the Bible. Either way, Thomas says this. It says he was not with the others when Jesus came. They told him, "We've seen the Lord," but he replied, "I won't believe unless I see the nail wounds in his hands and put my fingers into them and place my hands in the wound in his side." First of all, can we just admit that that's gross? Thomas is weird. Like, what? He wants to touch the nail marks in Jesus' hand, and like, Thomas, you're weird, bro. But he's like, hey, I've heard this from the people that I consider family, but until I see it, I just can't believe it. write this down in your notes. This is an important thing that I want you to get. The faith of your parents, the faith of your family, it's a good start. If you come from a family of believers, if you pray for your meals, if you're encouraged to come to church on a regular basis, that's awesome. But the best, or maybe I would even say, maybe scratch out the word best and write the word the strongest. The strongest faith that you can have is a faith of your own. Because at some point you're like, yeah, the disciples believed it, but I'm not sure if I do. You might be like, my mom and dad were kind of in that stuff, but I'm not sure that I do. And Thomas is saying the same thing. He's like, I'm not sure unless I touch the nail marks and if I see Jesus with my own eyes, then maybe, just maybe, I will believe. This week, I got to go to Mexico. I got to go to Mexico to play a really awesome sport called pickleball. Pickleball, if you have no idea what it is yet, you're going to know because it's sweeping the nation. Maybe you've played it in PE, but it's a fun game where you get to play against opponents and you keep score and you slaughter the enemies. It's the best. It's so much fun. I was playing with my buddy. His name was Doug. And Doug and I were destroying our friends on the pickleball court. It was amazing. Right before we went out on day 2 on our little pickleball vacation, a mirror fell off the wall and smacked my buddy Doug right in the head. Do you know what happens when you get hit in the head with a mirror? Your head splits open. Your head splits open, and it's gross. In fact, I brought a picture of his head split. No, I didn't. I didn't bring a picture of it. That's this guy. Wow, that's a good shot of Doug with his. In fact, here's Doug right here in the front row. Doug has stitches in his head this week because there is a wound, and it was bleeding everywhere. Head wounds bleed really badly, and I am like the closest thing to a nurse, I guess. The guys were like, "You do. I don't want to touch that. You do that." So I'm in there trying to clean it out and not look at it, and it was like, "Oh, we need stitches. This is bad." And Thomas is kind of that weird guy where he's like, I need to touch the wounds of Jesus or I won't believe. I did not want to touch those wounds on Doug's gaping head wound, but I did it because he's my best friend and I probably saved his life. Please hold the applause until the end of the message. Okay, go ahead now. I'll take it. He's alive today because of me. You're welcome, Doug. I don't know if you probably maybe give me flowers or something. I don't know. Anyhow, here's the deal. Thomas says, I got to see Jesus, or I don't know if I believe in this stuff. Let me read you the next verse, John chapter 20. This is basically a big chunk of the Bible we're looking at tonight. Here's what it says that Thomas does. Let's go to the next verse, guys. It says, 8 days later, about a week later, the disciples were together again, and this time Thomas was with them. Welcome back to the story, Thomas. The doors were locked, and suddenly, as before, Jesus was standing there among them. Peace be with you, he said. Peace be with you, he said, and then he turned to Thomas. Have you ever had that moment where someone's like turns to you and says, we need to talk? Have your parents ever said to you, we need to talk? It's never good news. They're not like, here's $20, you're awesome. No, you're in trouble, all right? And so Jesus walks into the room and says, hi, everybody. Thomas, we need to talk. You don't want to hear that from Jesus. It says this, he said to Thomas, put your fingers here and look at my hands. Put your hand here into the wound in my side. Don't be faithless any longer and believe. Now, we don't know. The Bible doesn't tell us if Thomas really did that, which is, again, very weird. But we do know this. Thomas immediately believed. I wrote it this way in your notes, and I want you to write it down because this is it right here. Thomas's doubts about Jesus turned into devotion to Jesus. His doubts, his questions, the faith of his family, and he wasn't sure if it was his own, it turned into devotion, to dedication. In fact, at some point, he took the gospel or the good news of Jesus all the way to the end of the world as they knew it at that time. He took it all the way to India, where the Bible records that the gospel spread all over the whole world. And Thomas, according to church history, took it the furthest of all the disciples. We call him Doubting Thomas. And it's a mistake. It should be devoted Thomas. You might have questions. 8th graders, especially for you. You might in the future have some doubts, some questions, and you're not sure about this whole thing. Do some investigation. Listen to the stories and see and have faith like Thomas. I'll give you one from my life. When I was about your age, in fact, I was 8th grade, 9th grade, when my mom got really, really sick. Doctors said she was actually going to die. And if you have been around JHM for a while, you've heard me speak, you maybe even have heard me talk about it, because this is the most influential story of this age that you're walking through when I was a kid. And I remember I learned how to do laundry. I learned how to do the dishes. I'm actually a really good cook because we moved in with my grandma and grandpa because my mom was going to die. And it was a sad and scary time. Now, I've never seen Jesus before. Never. I've read all the stories in the Bible. I get it all. I know this one. I've heard them all. But in that moment where my mom, who was sick, God did an awesome miracle. And she was totally healed. In fact, she's still alive to this day. And I talked to her on the phone yesterday. God did a miracle. Now, he doesn't always do that. I wish I could understand why sometimes God does heal and why he doesn't. But I was not an eyewitness to Jesus' life. But I was an eyewitness to the miracles of Jesus. And that's helped my faith be really strong when I go through parts of life that I don't understand or when I have questions or doubts. I wrote it this way in your notes. I'm going to give you a little assignment that you can actually talk to your parents on the way home about. I'm really interested in what they're going to say. Here's your assignment. The one last thought in your notes is this. On the way home from church today, ask an adult. So this would be like, your mom, dad, grandma, grandpa, guardian, stepdad, whatever your aliens brought you here, whatever. Ask the person who brought you for evidence where Jesus has shown up in your family's story. On the way home, ask an adult, whoever's driving the car, hopefully there's an adult who's driving the car, ask for evidence of where Jesus showed up in your family story. Maybe there was an answered prayer, or maybe they saw him work in a desperate moment in your family stories. I bet your mom or step whatever would love to tell you how God has worked in your story as well. In fact, I don't want it just to be stories from your family. I want you to know some more of the evidence as well. And the Bible is one source of evidence, and history and archaeology all support the amazing life of Jesus. And if you're in 8th grade, I actually have a special gift for you on your last weekend. So let's see, this is mic drop 2, we have mic drop, and then 8th grade weekend where 8th graders take over the whole service. In 2 weeks, it's going to be awesome. On that weekend, 8th graders, I want to give you a special gift. I want to give you a book called The Case for Christ. I'll put a picture of it on the screen. We've ordered enough for every 8th grader in our ministry, and it's filled with the evidence and stories of Jesus and how he has worked in the lives of people and in archaeology and in history, and I hope that he works in your life as well. My goal is to not be a doubting Thomas, but doubts are okay. God can handle your doubts. But to be a devoted Thomas or devoted Josh, I want to be a devoted follower of Jesus and take the good news of Jesus to the world. You guys bow your heads and close your eyes. Let me pray for us. We've got some great discussion time ahead at your tables and snacks and fun. And let me just pray for you. And let me also just pray especially for our 8th graders that will be leaving us in just a couple weeks. God, thank you so much for your love for us. Thank you for the fun and excitement of being at church. And thank you also for the reminder that you are real and you are working and you are doing miracles in our lives. Thank you for the life of Thomas that reminds us it's okay to have some doubts and questions and that you can handle those. You have the answers, and God, we can find answers all around us as well. We love you, Jesus. We ask all these things in your name. Amen.
Amen. Wow, Josh, thanks so much. What an encouraging word.
Right on. Thanks,
Just
man.
reminding us, right, that we don't have to be afraid of our doubts, so we can
You got it.
chase them down for devotion.
You
That's
got
amazing.
it. And especially to our 8th graders who I love so much, I will miss you, and that's my mic drop challenge for you. They won't let me drop it.
I wouldn't
kinda
let you
sad.
drop it either. It's a lot of money. Hey, we're going to go ahead and break out into our table groups in just a
Great.
moment. But
Okay.
before we do that, we're going to put, hey, if you checked in, your name is going to go ahead and go
Nice.
into a little wheel of spinny things.
All right,
I
little
don't know. I don't know
picker.
what it does.
So if you have a name tag on, you're automatically entered to win. Name tag, name tag, name tag, name tag. You're in the drawing. So let's spin them up. Let's see. What do
spin
they
it up,
win?
And they're going to win a $10 gift card to Cold Stone
Cold Stone.
Creamery.
I like it.
Yum.
If you see your name, let out a little yip. If you see your name up. Oh, yeah. All right. You see it. All right. Is Noah going to win? Is Gabby going to win? Holland?
Skylar?
Ethan? Who knows?
Let's find out in
3, 2, 1. Stop! And Will Morales, where are you, Will? Will is secretly Spider-Man. Get on up here, Will. Congratulations. $10 to Cold Stone. Congratulations, sir. Yeah, just go
Oh,
ahead.
Man, that is great. So, hey.
You're welcome, I think. You're welcome. Okay, good. All right.
So just a moment until we dismiss you. Remember, 6th graders are going across down this bottom, back over in the corner there. 7th graders are going up the stairs
All right.
into room 1. 8th graders are going to be staying here.
8th graders, girls over here. 8th grade guys over here. And 5th graders, follow your leader back to your
That's
class
right.
as
5th
well.
Graders, thanks so much for joining us today. And thanks for joining us online.
We'll
We
see
will
you in
see you
7.
guys
Bye,
later.
everybody.
Bye.